So, tonight we are going to be playing this Sultai Sacrifice deck. We've been playing a couple of various different versions. It won GP Richmond, that was alongside the Magic Fest, or Magic Mythic, whatever it's called, Mythic Championship. So we're going to try this list. It's going slightly bigger. It's got Liliana, it's got slightly less Wicked Wolves, less reliant on that. Got some nice ley lines in the board for the mirror, stops the Cauldron Familiar loops, which is cool. Yeah, so you can type !deck in chat to see the list. You can use the Streamdecker overlay. I've also still got some giveaways on the go, so you can type !giveaway in chat, and you can type !prime in chat to see various different ways that you can check out some of the content and see what I'm giving away and how you can help me out. So we are going to be playing best of 3 in the ladder with this one. If anyone else has any decks that they want me to play, I'm keen for that. I'm going to be looking to... I've got a big tournament on Saturday, so just trying to play as much as I can. Even if it's not necessarily the deck that I end up playing, it's still going to be good just to get some practice in. I like this one. Once Upon a Time can help us find a goose. If not, this hand's pretty solid. Discord's going to open up on the wrong window here, but I don't think I can stop that. This is probably Esper Dance. That's kind of where I see that land. Okay, once upon a time there was a Gilded Goose. There was not a Gilded Goose. Guess we just take a breeding pool then. That's kind of sad. Trail of Crumbs. Discovery is an interesting one. That might just mean it's an Esper control deck rather than Dance, I guess. Interesting. Think I'm definitely not playing Oko. Do I want to play Goose or do I want to just crack a food and use Trail? Maybe just do that. They're highly likely to have a counterspell up here, right? Yeah, they didn't do anything, so... Liliana seems like a nice one that we might be able to get there with, so... I did not say please, you're correct. However, my Oko did. Murderous Rider, that's really rude. Just casting the Murderous Rider, that is fine. I'd like to kill your Murderous Rider. Well, I wouldn't really, but I want you to counter some stuff so this Liliana resolves later on. Oh, go and hit a cat. God damn it. Well, unless this hits a Teferi, it's not going to be doing anything. I don't know what characters those are, but thank you for the follow. The MC Scrublord or Mixed Scrublord. I'm going Mixed Scrublord. Thank you for the follow. Let's cast a Massacre Girl. I know it's not killing anything, but creature on the board that can sack the oven's probably pretty good here. Interesting. I think I'm in for just making 2 food here. Angel, thank you for the follow. And Sheriff, thank you for the follow. Bunch of you offline, it's greatly appreciated and hope you enjoy. I'll take my 3 and like it. Would really like to find a cat. Like that one. A cat just makes it so much more efficient to do nonsense. Okay. Okay. Duresses. Veil of Summer, they've got Didn't Say Please, so Brontodon's probably fine, Negate's probably fine. Noxious Grasp is dead here. Wicked Wolf's probably not very good, and Massacre Girl's probably not very good. Run with that. Run with that. Bringing in the Brontodon just in case they have some kind of ley line. That seems to be the way that this is. This format's moving towards, so worth trying to keep that in mind. Most decks are going to try and do something like that, one way or the other. Whether it's like a Draft-Digger's Cage or Leyline, I would imagine that most decks are trying to do one or the other. Yeah, this hand's pretty good. Duress, Veil, Witch's Oven. Obviously not got an Oko and not got a blue mana, but beyond that, it's pretty much all the tools we want. So. Yeah, I think I'm still starting on the Duress them. They have a Discovery and they have an Ethereal Absolution. Well, that thing's large. Let's just take this and stop them doing some stuff early. Not too concerned about that one. Thought Erasure, that's rude. Goose. Interesting. I don't have an island in here with this Fabled Passage, so that is worth remembering. Am I cycling this? I feel like I'm just cycling this. Their hand doesn't do anything, right? I'm actually going to play out the... Let's play out the castle. We can play out the Fabled Passage the following turn, fetch up a swamp, and if we're not doing anything, we can at least start drawing a card. I guess we can just play the other castle. Don't even need to give them any more information. At least they're not doing anything while we're doing that. That's a good mill. That's rough. I would like to pay 5 to draw a card, please. Feels super good. Oko. Get negated, bro. Drowned. Ugh. Rude. So rude. Nice. Nice thought, erasure opponent. Joke's on you, because I'm on all lands. Well, I've got a Gilded Goose. Have they found land 3 yet? Nope, they have not. Well, go and just let us rip Liliana and wreck them, please. That would be ace. Hey, they found a land. Yikes. Yikes. That is mental. Well, I've got a funny feeling here. I'm blocking. Screw usually beats Flood, and when their 2-drop is a 5/4 flyer, usually bodes well. Yikes. I mean, we're technically not dead on board. Technically, we are not dead on board. Guess if I do this, then it means I have to throw both at Okko. So that was clearly a negate. They've had a sick draw. Super sick draw. Can I get out of this if I do this stuff? I'm assuming this is getting negated anyway, but... drowned. Well, next one. Oh my god, they've still not sorted the noise lingering. Yeah, I don't think I want to change anything. I think I just want to get... let's just not flood out that badly. That would be great. Yeah, this one will do. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. Ooh, Trail's a good one. Trail's a very good one. That's the kind of card we were just missing from the last game, so... Oh, you stupid game. Let me do this. This is a... I had priority there and I could still do this and activate the trail. Really annoying. Play another goose. Play an oven. That is more than okay with me. Trail buys me a lot, gives me a lot of looks at a lot of cards. I'll take a Vraska. I don't want to crack this yet because it is relevant with them having cards like whatever it's called. Do I want to just play Oko? I think I just want to play Oko. I think I'd rather have the Vraska resolve. If one has to resolve, I think I'd rather it be Vraska. Yep, go and give me a cat. Nope, just mono duresses. Wonderful. Sure. Probably just gonna eat this food. Activate the trail. I think it's at this point my graveyard's that full. I don't really care about this counting toward my graveyard count. So let's just do that and. Yikes. Well, that's a good one. May as well take another oven. Take another trail. We have some food going on. I guess I know the order of these cards on the bottom, don't I? Might be relevant at some point later. Destroying my goose. How about I have a food instead? Go on, give me a cat. Yes, we found a cat. Yay, we got a cat. Right, cool. Let's start by bringing back a cat. I would love an Oko. I'll take the whiff. Take the Liliana. That seemed pretty good. This is sweet. This deck is just so much value. This one's a slight problem, but that's okay. We'll just find our Brontodon and it'll be fine. This is okay. We will live through this. Our Liliana's going to draw us a lot of cards. Liliana makes a 1/1, and when it dies, I'm gonna draw cards, which is ace. And this Cauldron Familiar is gonna do the same. Every time I sack a food, I'm gonna draw cards. It's gonna be wonderful. Don't kill my Liliana. I would love to draw some cards. Thank you. Negate. Negate is such a good one. Vraska is a good one. Another cat. That's okay. Not great, but then we get to draw a card from this too. Oh, you've got your 6 mana spell and it's still not good enough. That's brilliant. That is. Okay, so we are 1-0 against Esper Control. Let me. Cool. Let's just keep a note of these things, just because I'm absolutely awful at remembering these things. So means I actually have a rough idea of what our record is. Some people like to know that stuff, so I'm just on gems on these things now, aren't I? Cool. Let's go again. This hand's great. This Once Upon a Time is almost guaranteed to be a land, which is exactly what we need for this hand, so. And we found us another land anyway, so like some kind of black land would be ideal. So if you're just gonna fetch up immediately, why wouldn't you just do that on your own turn? Don't get it. That's kind of awkward, I guess. We'll just take the Fabled Passage. They have a Once of their own. Once upon a time there was a... Paradise Druid. Sure. I think I'm okay with doing this just now. Like, this gives us access to so much. So much. Just hard casting a Once Upon a Time on turn 3. That works for me, opponent. Let's do the cat dance. Seeing as my mana is kind of awkward, I think I'm just gonna leave the cat in play. I don't think I think I'm just playing the Trail of Crumbs, which gives me a food, and I can use the goose to do that, and then I can play a Fabled Passage that will do the tapped thing. Yeah, you got it, bro. Another Fabled Passage, sure. So we've got Trail of Crumbs, Fabled Passage. It's just going to go and do its thing now. There's no benefit to holding it. Whack you in the face for one opponent. I hope it hurts. Vraska. That's getting rid of the Trail of Crumbs. Kind of annoying. At least this gets to kill the Vraska. Got that going for us. Cool. The wolf is fighting the goose. Let's do the cat dance again. Guess I should have let the cat in the yard in case I draw a trail, but well, that one's good. Okay. Hopefully they don't try and murder my Vraska. That would be rude. Guess there's our argument for killing the Paradise Druid while it was tapped there. Try and keep them off their mana. Same time, I kind of just want to draw out this flood. Kill the goose. Sure. This is a waste of everyone's time, I think. Half expecting this to get Noxious Grasp now, but it's fine. They need to deal with this nonsense first anyway, so... We're not attacking, so may as well do this first. See if we find a trail of crumbs. Find another oven. Nisha who shakes the world. Sure. You have a forest. No, you have a swamp. Sure. Those things are fairly similar. Let Vraska take the 3. And let's do the cat dance again. This is so many clicks, it's so obnoxious. It's about as bad as trying to manually tap your lands for Nexus or for Wilderness Reclamation at your end step. It's so obnoxious. Everybody hates you for it and you hate doing it yourself. It's just peak where you want to be at. Again, I'm going to leave the cat in the graveyard just in case we do that. We're not attacking into their swamp anyway, so... Kill the goose. I think that means I'm sacking food here. Another oven, if you insist. Like, they're on 9, they're on a 2-turn clock with these cats, so... Why wouldn't they use the Nissa first? That's interesting. Okay, they have seen enough. They have seen enough. Okay. Guess we want Aether Gusts, and we don't want Veils. Just saw green and black out of them, so I don't know if they're playing Oko or not. I'm assuming they are, but it did look like they maybe just playing like something for like post ban. Wicked Wolf's probably fine. The Noxious Grasps. No, the Noxious Grasps are good. Massacre Girl's good too. Maybe the Wolves just aren't good. Yeah, it's an interesting deck. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. Let's cut Massacre Girl. It's not amazing, but with the Once Upon a Times we can find one if we need one, I guess. Try and put up the board if we need to. This hand's not very good, so we're gonna mull it. This hand is better, so we're gonna keep it. And I'm gonna throw away the island because I need the double black to cast these Murderous Riders. And they can potentially turn 3 Nissa, so I need to be able to respond to that. Fetching this up for a swamp on 1. Unless we draw like a Shockland or something. Goose, that's rude. So they're on for the turn 3 Nissa. They are on. They are really on for the turn 3 Nissa. Holy cow. Let's find up a swamp. We get to play a Trail of Crumbs. And we've got the untapped castle next turn to kill whatever planeswalker they're going to play. Which... Or nothing. I'm okay with nothing. Nothing works for me. That's oh, okay, sure. Think I'm fine just activating the trail here. Hold up Murderous Rider in case they play something nasty, and then just do that. I think that's fine. They have a lot of lands. They have a lot of mana. We got like a Hydroid Crisis or something, that could be quite scary. It's just a Wicked Wolf. Wicked Wolf's okay. Like, it's a fair few feud, but it's okay. Let's just do this now. I'm not using the Murderous Rider, so I would love a cat. So I'm going to go to 19 here. And then we've at least got a free source for sacking to the cats, so that seems fine. Because we are definitely on infinite jump blocks, so oh, come on, opponent. Drain you. So yeah, we get a chomp. We get wait till our turn, sack the food, pay 2, and draw 2. We still get to do that, and then we get to Murderous Rider and kill this, so that still works. Just means we've got some more things to deal with, but that's okay. I guess I can do the cat at the end of turn, just draw 1 card. Is that maybe better? No, I don't think it is. So we get to play basic. We get to murder the Nissa. Get off my table. And then, yeah, we get to bring the cat back at instant speed and look for 2 cards. So we've already got the Liliana, so Massacre Girl would be amazing, so that's what we're digging toward. If they attack with the Paradise Druid, I think I'm just blocking the Paradise Druid, because I want the... Would like... no, I guess I'm not. I'm specifically not because of Massacre Girl. I guess we can see what we draw for these 2. Well, we'll take an Okko. Okko's a good start. Oven's a good one. I don't think I need the Vraska, do we? They've got potentially 5 foods, so that'd be 8, 9, 10, 13. Kind of just want to go no blocks, so I've definitely got the oven. That's probably greedy. Let's just trade. Take my 6 and like it. Okay, so Murderous Rider, Oven, Shockland, I think I'm shocking for the Shockland. Put that back on the bottom of our library. Like, sure. Guess this means I'm dead to a Murderous Rider. So be it. I got a 4. Goose is a great draw. Kind of just want to kill the land. Killing land feels rough without Veil. Am I playing around Veil? So Goose. Guess I can actually just go Goose Liliana plus, can't I? Which is probably sufficient. I guess I could have gone for the other option of Liliana minus and get rid of the 2 geese, but Castle Garenberg, what on earth is that for? What is this ultimate? Each opponent chooses a permanent they control of each permanent type to sacrifice the rest. So it wins the game. Interesting. Let's do this. I don't care about my creatures. Like, they're just turning into cards, so I can eat the goose to make a food and draw a card as well. So the goose doesn't really achieve anything there. So yeah, we are 2-0, and that was some kind of worse version of Sultai food, I guess. Sultai food, no oven. Yeah, we'll go with Sultai food, no oven. I should probably try and change these, right? We are not casting white or red spells tonight. Come on now. Cool. So we are 2-0 and we are 40 minutes in. So not doing too shabby. Have we won the die roll? Doesn't look like it. We have not. This one's I keep based on Once Upon a Time. On the draw, I think this is probably fine anyway. Love Struck Beast. I would love a green source. Woof! None of those are green sources, are they? Holy cow. What am I taking? Am I greedy and taking cat? I feel like I'm greedy and taking cat. Right, there have to be green sources. There's now 4 non-green sources on the bottom of my library, so that's, I don't know the numbers, but greed feels right, especially when I've got an oven, so it's not like, even if I miss a land drop, I've still got plays. Can't believe we didn't hit a green source there, that's mental. Oh, snap block. Get your 1-1 off the table. I see. The greed has got the better of us. But like, even if we take a non-green one of the lands, like, it doesn't really get us anywhere. So it's not the end of the world for what we're doing here. Woof. Let's just move on. So we're against Adventure, so Aether Gusts are probably fine. Masker Girl's great. Wicked Wolf's maybe not great. Let's cut a Trail of Crumbs. That's maybe too slow, maybe too clunky. Come on, opponent. I'm on the play. Woof, this hand's not great. I'm going to mull it. This hand's much better. Whack-a-mole, whack you, whack you, whack you. Crawl, Harpooner. Well, That would have killed a Gilded Goose, so I'm kind of glad I didn't lead on Gilded Goose this game, because that would have been exceptionally rude. Okay, just want to keep the board clear with the Grasp, so we can Vraska and kill whatever other creature they play, and then hope for no Questing Beast, I think. That's interesting. That makes me definitely not want to play anything. Looks like that's more likely to be a Questing Beast than not, so I'd rather try and wait until I can try and protect the Vraska in some way. What is your hand? Jesus. Once upon a time there was a mountain. Once upon a time there was a mountain, play Stomping Ground, go. Do we have a dragon or something? We don't seem to have anything. So confused. Yeah, get that thing off the table. Have that all you like. Stop that. Right, Vraska. Vraska be drawing cards. Vraska find me more land. I don't even think I mind a Questing Beast here. I'm still gonna gust it, but another Harpooner, sure. So that doesn't do anything. Experimental Frenzy. But you're just not doing anything. You can draw that again. Well, that's a good draw. That one's definitely a good draw. Why would you play the land first? We found a Lovestruck Beast anyway. Brutal. Sure. Their deck seems sweet. Definitely seems sweet. Right, okay, I'm just gonna clear up the mess here, I think. I think I'm happy just keeping the board clear. I get to draw 2. Find an Oko. Super Friends assemble. Are we done yet? Kill my goose. Go nuts. Feel like it's a Domri's ambush. Yeah. So Aqua down. Vraska down. Well, opponent, I've got a story for you. You chose poorly. You most certainly chose poorly. Kill that one. Even got an Aether Gust to stop shenanigans. Just don't care about that at all. That's rude. Go away. I get to make another 1/1, but that's okay. I would rather that than lose the Liliana. Let's draw 2 cards, see where we get to. Trail of Crumbs, you say? Okay. Let's make this an elk. Let's cast Massacre Girl and draw a bunch of cards. I feel like that was quite good. Found the other Massacre Girl too, just in case. Just in case. You found a Questing Beast opponent. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. Did you find anything else? Edgewall Innkeeper. Well, that's a decent card, but it's not really something. I would love to trade. I will trade my creature for your creature. I will draw a card. It seemed like a good deal to me. Bone Crusher. Liliana has been crushed. I would love to draw another card. Oh, cool. That seems good. At least I found an oven now, so guess we're just playing Trail and Oven and just kind of trying to go off from here, find as many more ovens as we can. I guess we can start by just sacking the Cauldron Familiar to Vraska. That draws 2 cards. Oko, Once Upon a Time, do the thing. I would like to pay. That's not a thing. That's not a thing either, but that's okay. I'd like to draw another card. Yeah, we'll plus Liliana. There's nothing we can do with that one. I think I'm only paying for one of these. We'll see what we get to. Well, that happens a surprising amount of the time. Yeah, I think we can pass there. I think this is going okay. Yeah, you have Brontodon. That resolves. Oh, dearie me. Harpooner, that's really rude. Poor goose. He hardly knew you. Doesn't mean I get to draw a card, so I'm not that opposed to it, to be honest. Where are my ovens? I need more ovens. This Massacre Girl's gonna be pretty good, eh? I like the idea of Experimental Frenzy with all the adventure creatures. That's kind of sweet. Nice thing the opponent's got going on, especially with Innkeeper as well. Gives you lots of card advantage. Ooh. No, don't kill my creatures, my planeswalkers. Rude. So rude. Killing my oven. Killing my oven would actually make sense. That makes sense, opponent. I will give you that one. I guess we're not getting through with anything, so we're better off just Massacre Girling and trying to find stuff. Oh, it doesn't matter, I don't need to do anything fancy. I've actually just got lethal, so.
Let's broaden your existence.
Drain you. Drain you. Sweet. Okay. Don't think I want to change anything. I think we're pretty well set up for this matchup. Lovestruck Beast, I guess, the only thing that I potentially want, but I don't even think I do. I think Master Girl's a better answer, especially when they've got 1/1s and we've got 1/1s and 1/2s or X2s. Lets everything die, which is essentially where we want to be. So. Oh, come on. This is going to be the last one of this video, I think. Yeah, only three games, but... need to keep you wanting more. It's the only way you'll come back. Ain't that right? This sounds fine. Once Upon a Time hopefully finds a goose. Noxious Grasp, good interaction. This one's good. Yup. Hopefully they don't find an Innkeeper. Innkeeper is their best card against us. Always their best card. Like that one that they already had. Rude. Rude opponent. An oven's a good one. Guess I want to make sure I've got access to a Mask of Girls, so let's just take that one. It's an important card, just to be able to clear up the mess, especially if they've got an Edgewell Innkeeper for some card advantage. So hopefully they just play like a Krull Harpooner or something here, or that. That works perfectly fine. Can just Noxious Grasp this Innkeeper before they start drawing cards. You have a 1/1 and a 2/1. Make an Orco, don't play Questing Beast. No land Questing Beast. I mean, that kills Orco too, I guess, so it's fair enough. Aethergust's a good one here. Gives us some amount of interaction. I think I'm happy enough just trading with the 1/1 here. Much it kind of makes the Massacre Girl slightly more awkward, but I think I need to do that. Opponent, you realise that everything's gonna die, right? You realise all your stuff's gonna die, yeah? Just checking. That seemed good for us. Now we've got an Evasive Threat as well. Massacre Girl's a great card. Remember looking at it when it was spoiled and thinking it was an interesting card because it's like kind of like Hearthstone text. I know there's a Hearthstone card that's very similar to it. It was a nice card. We've got 2 pieces of interaction now as well, so... Embercleave. How about we didn't do that? That's fine. Found a Harpooner. Let's make them make a decision on this one. Interesting. That's a good draw. Oh, brutal. Really? Oh, my word. guess you equip the Lovestruck Beast now. I mean, you can't attack, so got that going for us. So you're dead. If you make this attack, you're literally dead. Sure. One is not none. Make a cat. Draw a card because I can. Find a witch's oven, sure, but I don't need it anyway. We've got lethals, so they have to block the cat. The cat goes to the graveyard. We sack the cat and drain them. Good game, opponent. Their deck is very sweet. Yeah, I think interesting to see their deck list, but that was an interesting deck. Yeah, up to gold 1. So that's sweet. Ooh, what do we get? Oh, we don't even find out. Rude arena. Very rude. I think I'm still missing cards from this set. I am. Ooh, a mythic. Nice. Okay, so that is everything for this video. Let's do a wrap on the deck. So this deck is super sweet. It's basically a way of going over the other Sultai decks, but it's got a life gain element as well, so it's actually pretty good against the aggro decks. Being able to have like your Witch's Oven, Cauldron Familiar package with Trail of Crumbs gives you a lot of card advantage. Vraska, allowing you to sack foods with Trail of Crumbs, just gives you extra ways of card advantage. Vraska's obviously very good at killing Okkos and stuff like that anyway. So the deck's awesome. Didn't actually face any of the mirrors. Leyline of the Voids for the mirror, Lovestruck Beast for some of the more aggro decks, but we didn't really see any of those. So it was fine. We played against Esper Control, Sultai Food without the oven, and Gruul Adventures, and they all felt pretty comfortable. We are supposed to be favoured in the mirror with this. That's kind of why you play this rather than just the straight normal version. You've got a lot more cheap cards. Couple of haymakers at the top, but this deck is super sweet, and I think this is what I'm going to be playing at the big 1K at the weekend. So, right. So thank you very much everyone for watching, and we will catch you in the next video.